Dark sausage links too.
Here, show me. Oh, why is there only 4 in there?
That's the smallest package.
Oh, just the leftovers?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 5 per pack. They're
Let me
not
see.
big packages, but they look good.
Oh yeah, they do. Them are big. All right, so we did we're going to do our introduction a little different, show that part of the video first, but I'm Lissa, and we got a full beef cow and a full pig. And this freezer out here, we don't typically use. It's not typically plugged in. We plugged it in knowing that we were going to have this much coming. Originally, we had sold half of the cow, and then something had happened in the family of the person that we were selling it to, and they could no longer afford it, which is fine. We do have the space. We just had to plug in that extra freezer. So this was everything that we got. And then this is a small freezer in my basement that we don't use. We just use the refrigerator for drinks. So we put all like the T-bones, the ribeyes, the rib steaks, and the sirloin steaks. I think the porterhouse steaks in here is too. The only thing that was in here was the thing of flour and then a little bit of this little stuff right here. Not a big deal. And then our big freezers, this one here, we moved some of the little things over so that we could stuff the rest of the cow and the pig into this freezer. And it completely topped off all of my freezers. I mean, if the kids go to the store and buy an ice cream, they don't have room for it. I did get rid of one of the tallows. A guy at work had wanted one. He offered to pay for it, and I was like, dude, I need the freezer space. You can just have it. I don't typically give away stuff, but I really need the freezer space. And I got tallow left from our last cow, plus I've got 2 more huge chunks. So to get rid of one that's not cooked down is perfectly fine with me. Not everyone chooses to do stuff like that. It's just, he wasn't asking for steaks or burger. He was like, oh, you happen to have any tallow? And he offered to pay for it. And I was like, I'll just give it to you. Part of cleaning out the freezer was there was a ton of berries and stuff. So I decided, you know what? Let's just make some concentrate. So we're just going to make concentrate. All right, 9 cups of strawberries in here. 6 cups of sugar. We're going to do strawberry concentrate. And the strawberries were still kind of a little really cold. Some of them might be frozen still. So we're doing this on low, very low. And we'll slowly bring it up to a boil. And we'll fill our jars and water bath can. And then we will turn the immersion blender on and get rid of all of these chunks once it's come up. And I'm sure that they're not frozen anymore. So after it gets cooked down, we're going to stick the immersion blender in here. And yes, 6 cups of sugar does seem like a lot, but this is going to make more than 6 like jelly jars full. And they can use this in their smoothies. They can use this in, like just to add it to water and make strawberry juice. And so it's less than a cup of sugar, like for a half a gallon, if that makes sense. So like if we're going to do the whole gallon pitcher, we'll use two jelly jars to make a full thing of it. Otherwise, Logan will just add little bits of this. Like he'll open one, pour half of it into like his apple juice or water or an ice and make himself a smoothie. And then he'll just keep the rest of it in the refrigerator. Oops, made a mess. But yeah, so yes, it does seem like you're using a lot of sugar at the beginning, but you are not getting like, 6 cups of sugar in one drink, if that makes sense or helps. We overflowed. What?
You know what I'm talking about? That guy did the haul today.
No. Like he did.
The field.
Oh, dang. There was a couple flowers I was going to go dig up before he did that. Oh, well. Brush hog the field behind the hall.
Yeah, looks really nice.
That's good. All right, this is really hot. All right, so after it all came to a boil, we did 10 minutes, and then I turned it off and let it cool down a little bit, but not much. You can see the steam still coming off of it, and they started popping as I was taking them out. Okay, so this is the strawberry concentrate when I was all done. You can hear them pinging as I'm taking them off, which is always a great sign. Every one of them did seal. We're going to leave them on the counter for 24 hours, and then I'll take the rings off, clean them off real good, and we will put them on the shelves. But if you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all of that good stuff, and have a good rest of your day.